Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you guys tips and tricks for beginners, and also this is just a guide, so you guys, if you don't know like anything about this game, I can just show you how to play and play well. So this is what it looks like inside of the game, in case you didn't know. This game is based on a lot of different animes. Its base, though, the base anime that it's focusing on is Naruto. Some of you might know this game used to be called Shindo Life 2, but then they remastered it because of a copyright claim and a lot of stuff happened. But I think I'll just start with showing you guys information about Bloodlines and stuff. So we're in the main menu, and there's play, so you can press play. I'm just going to show you this. I'm not going to actually play anything right now. There's different villages and places that you can go. Some places require certain levels, but I'm level 1000, which is max. But I'll tell you about like ranking and all the system later. There's edit, and then there's game modes. Game modes, there's certain game modes that you could play and stuff like that. But this is what I'm going to show you first. I'm going to show you edit. So you can edit your character. Some stuff is locked because you have to be a certain level, or if you have the game pass, but you can like go choose eye color, and you have to have IDs, which IDs you can go like Google, like Shindo Life ID codes, then it'll like tell you stuff like that, or you could just look them up on YouTube, and some YouTubers have stuff. There's so many resources that you get this from, or you can I can do some videos too. So yeah, there is elements, which are like styles of fighting. They usually have like six moves that you can do. They're just to fill in the gaps to make sure you have plenty of moves. I have two really good elements, well, in my opinion. So you press click to spin. When you spin, you have a certain chance of getting something random. It's totally random. Like if I were to spin right now, I'd probably get like fire or lightning, which is more the common ones. That also works the same with Bloodlines, but Bloodlines are more powerful. They're more like, see, I have Dryamaki on the left. Dryamaki. And then Benkai Inferno on the right. Those are two very strong Bloodlines. But how you get spins is you can do missions and quests. You do that by playing the actual game, and there's a little side thing I'll show you later. But yeah, it's the same thing. You have a chance of getting something really powerful, and you level up your Bloodlines. So in Bloodline, I have a Bloodline bag. That means I can equip any one that I already had before. Any like element in Bloodline, I can equip any one that I've already spun before. But that costs Robux if you want to spend money on it. But yeah, there's so many different Bloodlines, and they're all pretty strong. But you have to level them up to get stronger with them. And some you cannot spin. Some you have to like fight bosses for, or go to the dungeons, or buy them in the Relcoin shop. So, yeah. And yeah, so spin codes. How you get spins another way is spin codes. When you go to spin codes, you up here in the top right, you type in a code. Now, where you get the codes from is you can get them from me on my channel, but where I get them from is from Rel Games channel, which is the creators of of this game. Every time they have an update, it comes out. They have spin codes that come out in the comments and sometimes on screen, but yeah, I highly recommend using their Twitter because it's more reliable to get spin codes from there, because sometimes they put them on their Twitter but not on YouTube. So, yeah. So, I will show you the basics of the game, like actually playing the game. you guys can explore as much as you want with that. So, I'm going to choose Ember. This is pretty much like the Hidden Leaf Village in the anime Naruto. It's a basic one. So, you see, it says enter RPG, Ember, or enter private server, but I have the private server Game Pass, and I don't want to deal with any, users, like public user, like other players. I don't want to deal with them right now. Plus, I just want my own space. But yeah, you go here and eat. See that little ramen icon right there? See how it's filling up? The fuller your belly is, the faster you'll regenerate health. So, the green bar is health. The purple one is MD. I'm not sure what that stands for, actually. Correct me in the comments. Oop. No, I will not collect groceries for you. Sorry. The chi is your pretty much chakra, which is your main power source for, like, see, when I do this jutsu, it takes up a little bit of chi, but you just hold C down to regenerate it. Okay. No, I don't want to go into my mode. Okay, well, that's how you go into a mode, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, modes are really, really powerful. They give you bonusers on the side. Yeah, so how you level up. I'm level 1000, which is max. You do these missions, like, you go fight people, but you only have a certain amount of time. Like, I'll do a mission. I'll speedrun it for you guys. So, help corrupt Amber Ninja have been hiding around. Yeah, you don't have to read that. Pretty much they're saying that, no, these missions are very hard at first because you're like, have nothing. I have a sword and I'm like all pro, I guess. Like, I'm only rank D3. So, we'll just... It has a little target so you know where it is. So I'm just gonna do this. This is like gonna be a one-hit KO. Attack. Bang. Yep, that's like pretty much it. Yep, easy. And also, as you can see, it levels up my bloodlines. See that you unlock moves, but that's like these are really, really hard. This is a hard bloodline, so I highly suggest not using this when you're a beginner. Use something weaker. So there's also sub abilities that you can equip. Oop. So yeah, these are like tailed spirits. A lot of people overestimate them. They're not as good as they seem. They're pretty good when you don't have a good bloodline, but I would just focus more on bloodlines because they're better, in my opinion. Because tailed spirits are good and all, but so some sub-abilities, a lot of them, you don't just unlock for leveling up. You press it, and see how this one, here, let me... it says, True-tailed spirit spawns at 7:10 a.m/p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you don't live by Eastern Standard Time, which I do, I live by Eastern Standard Time, but EST, you gotta look it up, or just, you know, it's a different time, because if you live somewhere like, around the world from me, or something. But, it says 1 out of 25 rarity. That means you have a 1 out of 25 chance of getting it. But you're more likely to get it. Oh yeah, and the location is on the top. It says Shindo Valley RPG. So the Railcoin shop, here's another thing. I just bought this before I recorded the video. It's really cool, the samurai gear. You can buy things with Railcoins, and every couple of hours it will change. I really want this Satori Rengoku, but I can't. I don't have it. I don't have enough Railcoins. But yeah, so you equip modes by like pressing, let's say I want the demonic spirit. I grab that, hold this down. Oh, now I have it activated with Jiraiya, which isn't the best combining modes, but this is a pretty good mode, I guess, for a beginner. It does some damage. It's not the best. So, perfect demonstration of modes and how to shift through modes. You go... let's grab us a tailed beast, tailed spirit. My tailed spirit is the core. This one's really high level for me, at least. You guys may flex on me in the comments, all you other pros, I guess. So yeah, you do this, and then as you press it, you press the up arrow, and it takes you to the next level. But also on the top, when you hold down, you see those numbers? Like, you could skip to, like, the 7th mode. 7th mode. So there's a rank over here. You have to reach level 1000. Okay? And when you go into here, 1000, you press this and they'll talk to you, but I'm not actually going to do that because I'm not ready. But there's, when you do, your entire stats reset. So now that I talk about stats, I have these stats. You press this and type in the amount that you want, but I cannot get any more because I leveled up all the way. So your points, you see your points right here above level. You put them in. Now, Chi is the power that you use to make jutsu. Nin is the MD. That's what shows it. Tai is how strong you punch. And yeah, and then health. You know what health is. That's easy. HP, the green stuff. So, yeah, you just use those wisely, but when you do that, when you rank, you get 1000 points. My suggestion is when you rank, which will probably be like a month to rank the first time, so you won't have very good stuff. You get 1000 points. My suggestion is spending it all on Tai, so you can just sit there and punch your log, and every time you punch, you level up like 3 times at first. So it's like very helpful. Yeah, so in the Bloodline, when you do like, see I have a Bloodline mode, you press that little, when it's red, that means you can buy it, like when it's red, that means you have to unlock it, but I don't have a high enough level, so I can't unlock it right now. I need level 600 on the side, that's what it says, so I'll just put Dry Maki now. So, yeah, and, one more thing about the sub-abilities, they spawn at a certain location, but when it does, it will pop up on the side. It will say, teleport, and you teleport to the location next. So another thing I want to show you is, companion bosses. So, I'm pretty sure, yeah, my companion time, I have enough. Okay, I will go fight Rayon Akuma. Because Rayon Akuma is the companion I'm trying to unlock. And by the way, I have Rayon's blade. Like, this is his blade. I unlocked it because I went into the location of it. So right here is Rayon Akuma. Right now, I have a companion. This is Light Jokai. Do you want to fight Rayon Akuma? You press accept. He spawns right there. He's a boss. So he's pretty hard to fight. But no worries. I can show you guys what it's like when you die. Like, nothing happens really. It's just when you're more experienced, when you're a more experienced player, you people can execute you and you have bounty and stuff, so you gotta keep your reputation up. Oh crap. I don't know why that's a glitch because it didn't show up, but it still did the damage. Oh, and by the way, see how he's like sitting down like that? Sometimes he goes down like that so you have a chance to hit him. Okay, so he just hit me and knocked me down. See how his countdown? When you kill someone, you can get on top of them and press execute. You just have to press the punch button 3 times to punch them 3 times in the face and execute them. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna cancel this mission because I don't really care. Because yeah, so cancel. So next thing I'm gonna show you is commands. So with these commands, you have certain things they can do with the commands, like you can join and create squads. So I'm pretty sure this is the... There you go. So you do a command to get to the commands. So here's the list of commands that you can do. You can do these yellow ones. That's OACB only, which that game mode hasn't been updated and it's currently unavailable, so you can't use any of those. But you can change your RP name. Like, I'll show you some of these. Like, you just go like this. You go squad, create a squad. You can have 4 members max in your squad, and there is like 4 other people, like 3 other people. Then you can invite people, like let's say invite, let's say my friend Go to Creeper 247. You don't have to do his entire names. You can also just do not goat. Well, you could do that, but you can go invite Goa, like that. Do that. Then he has to go out like this. The person that has the squad, like that doesn't have the squad, he goes ACC, like accept, and then I am Ropo Junior 247, but he only has to do the first 3. But if you want, you can type in their entire username. Presses that, and then it puts them in the squad. So with squads, you're in the same mission. Like, you do missions together, and you can't hurt each other. You go, auto click on. So you punch in front of a log, pretty much, and you could just sit there and be AFK and AFK farm. So then you can go, auto click off. So yeah, auto click off, and it works. You also change your headband. Let's say, okay, right now I'm a rogue, so let's say I want to be a, you go village, Nimbus. Yeah, we'll do Nimbus. Now, my headband here, we take off the cross. I'll show you to take the cross off. Cross off. So it takes off the cross. Now I'm Nimbus Ninja from the Nimbus Village. Now each village looks different, so that it won't look like this. And then you can also go, there are 10 Taction and Berserk mode. Those you have to have a certain level with your Tailed Spirit. So I'll show you stuff about the Tailed Spirit. So let me get these commands out of my face, because I already like memory. So I figured it out. It's CC. These 2 C's. Okay, yeah, close commands. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can also do this. Go exclamation point spirit. So this is a really cool feature, which I absolutely love. So that's my Tailed Spirit, because I have the Core Tail, Gen 2 Core Tail. So you can spectate yourself. So there's an aura that you can change. I keep pressing on the side, it says randomize. It changes the color. And then after you're done, you say confirm customization, and you go, it says it right there. Spirit. Wait, that's not how you spell spirit. Spirit off. And it closes it. Now you can move around again. Higher level, I'm like white now. But it also costs spins, so just be careful when you do that. Okay, so another quick thing that I'd like to share with you guys. See that one towards the middle, that game mode called War? Go check it out, because you have to be level 400 to get into it. But once you get to level 400, it levels you up so much, and I think it gives you more points than normal. and Shindo Storm, you don't actually play as yourself, you play as different characters, like original characters from Shindo. Like, but you have to buy them with Ryo, and Ryo is something I'm gonna show you in just a second. Guys, something just spawned, Firework Katana, right here. I already have this, but I'm pressing it right now, and it says you already have this scroll. So yeah, it teleported me to the location of it. The Ryo, I was gonna tell you about the Ryo. See that? I have 1.6 million. So that's not that. That's it's pretty good, I guess. But when you go into so a really good method. You get Ryo from doing missions. You get more from doing the boss companion missions though, because those give you like 100k, 100,000, which is because you didn't know, it's 1/3, not 1/3, 1/10 of a million. So you see these quests, you could also get them from doing quests. So I reached level 1000. Yeah, no, I did that. See how you have to punch 504 times. That doesn't mean up against a log. It because there's another one called right here. Hit log 527 times. That gives you quite a bit. There's also these. Fight Deva, Fight Forged, and Fight Shindai. Deva Forged and Shindai are all bosses that you can go fight for super powerful bloodlines. There's also Kenjutsu. You can only access them from here. You can go and randomize 10 spins, or you can just, you have Bloodline bag. There. Okay, so yeah, you have trail. You could turn it off and on. So one thing that I want to show you is fighting styles or combat arts. Sorry, I have all of them. I can do mixed martial arts. Personally, my favorite is the Vanishing Clone, but I usually use this. Man, I don't even want to say that right now because I feel like I might get harassed for not saying it right. But yeah, I really like it. It gives you a different Q spec, but since I have a sword, a weapon, the Q spec is occupied by the sword, so the sword has the Q spec. So there's another thing I really want to show you. There, in the war, well, actually, let me show you first. So what I'm getting to is, I can type in, there's a type of bloodline, Akuma. So, where there's one type, there's more than one, it's just it only popped up. So we can do Shindai. Shindai Akuma. I'll equip that right away. As you can see, this is a really powerful bloodline. I'm not just showing you this because I like the bloodline, I'm showing you it because there's something important about it. It's called a samurai spirit that you get. So you can get samurai spirits. So yeah, when you go into this, it's pretty much a Sharingan from Naruto, but again, the copyright. You go up into forms, like that's a second form, then eventually you get a samurai spirit or a Sensinoa, as they're called in Naruto. Whoop, I don't want to deactivate it. No, I don't. But the only way to get these, you can have a couple forms of your samurai spirit, but I'm pretty sure you have to unlock them in, war, because there's bosses that come. Like, here, let me just go over to war. I'll be right back. So I'm playing war. They just completed a wave. This is best multiplayer. Like, it's way easier because there's waves coming from each side trying to attack this statue. It's so every couple of waves there is a boss, a samurai spirit. You have to defeat it, but quickly you have to grab what it drops. So, but right as you kill the samurai spirit, you're going to have to run up and grab the scroll, and it will unlock it. It will say it in the corner, but there might be so much going on that you might not see it. But the samurai spirits, they have specific ones for specific Akumas. So, like, Shindai Akuma, I'm pretty sure Shindai Akuma needs the Satori. Or the Satori, or whatever. That's what it requires. That's what Samurai Spirit it needs. That's there. I have it. That's why I can reach maximum stage where it's full Samurai Spirit.